Australia has instructed its diplomats in Washington to do everything in their power to ease the effect of the bans on Australian citizens. The presidential ruling has played havoc with the travel plans of dual citizens, both here and in the US. But as Greg Jenish reports, Malcolm Turnbull has chosen not to publicly criticise the policy.
When you're in with Hollywood's in crowd,
g'day, you say?
America's never looked better.
The very best days of the Australia-US relationship lie ahead of us.
And its president?
We share a common view on many issues, so we'll continue to work very closely with the Trump administration.
The party line on President Trump holds there.
Have a wonderful evening.
And here.
I am not about to run a commentary on other countries' practices.
But America's immigration practices will affect some Australians from the 7 blacklisted countries. Dr. Abdul Razak is one of them.
I can't actually understand why I or many other Iraqis of dual citizenship or even Iraqis back at home should be targeted without any reason.
Uncertainty has cruelled the dual Iraqi Australians' next trip to a US medical conference.
It's a huge emotional impact, and some people are even calling it emotional war.
Wedding celebrations in Hawaii are also on hold for the New York-based Iranian-born Australian Farzan Lotfijan.
My immediate family, who are all living in Australia and some of them living in Iran, are going to be unable to visit as far as we know right now.
More than 110,000 Australians were born in the visa-banned countries. None has yet called for consular help in the US, but the government's preparing for complaints.
If those issues arise in respect of Australian citizens, we will and we are taking up that issue with the administration.
International pressures already leading to exemptions for some countries. And if deals are to be done, Australia wants one too. The foreign ministers ordered the Washington embassy to ensure any preferential treatment extended to any other country is extended to Australia. The Turnbull government's public approach to the White House is noticeably softer than the tone struck by other nations, and it's copping criticism for that. But the government seems convinced that, as with its refugee resettlement deal, results are best achieved with a Trump administration it can talk to, rather than one it yells at.
So be proud.
But the catch could come when the consummate deal maker seeks favours in return. Greg Jenish, ABC News, Canberra.